All right, hi everybody, John Meadows here. It's a sunny day here in Columbus, Ohio. We're still on lockdown. I still got the quarantine beard going and the no haircut. I don't even remember last time I had a haircut. Today we're going to do 7 exercises done with bands for your chest. So we did the one last week and everybody said to do a chest one, so we're going to do a chest one today. So we're going to start with the basics. You've already seen me do this, but we're going to do the banded push-up. Again, simulating a heavy bench press. So I'm going to use the Elite FTS band. This is the orange band here, but like so, around your back. You don't have to use a band this thick. This one is very, very hard. So we're going to do push-ups. Oh, just like this. Now sometimes I like to do these with more of an explosive tempo, so boom, slow down, and then explode. 1, 2, 3, explode. 1, 2, 3, explode. So this, if you're using bands for your chest, would be probably my #1 exercise. Again, you don't have to use this light band. You could use the red ones if you want, the Pro Mini bands. But that's exercise #1. You can just do straight reps, or again the 3-second descent, then explode up. My powerlifting days, I always kind of like to do explosive stuff when I'm simulating a bench press or actually doing a bench press. So that's exercise #1. Now, exercise #2 is we're going to take a Pro Mini band. This is the red one. That's what I'm going to use today, but you could use the orange band. Or you could use a skinny orange band, either one. But now we're going to simulate an incline. Now remember, when I was doing those chest videos, how I talked about when you incline to not do this. Remember what I said? Remember what I said? I said to drop your elbow so you can come down like this. These fibers are going to run this way for your upper pec, your clavicular fibers. So we're not here, we're here. So we're pressing like this. We did a how to work your upper pecs video. I did that with Paul Carter and we talked about this on the dumbbells. So that's what we're going to simulate here. We're going to put the band in a low position down here. Okay. So again, I'm not here, I'm not up there, I'm here. Okay. So I'm going to press, and I'm even going to kind of come across so I can really feel that. So here, not here, here. Okay. Kind of come across. And you can just feel this part right here working really hard. Feels really good. Just like that. And if you're using a real heavy band, you'll notice your core is getting worked too. Your abs, your obliques, everything has got to keep you straight. So it's a little extra benefit of using a band. So again, proper position. It's not up here, it's down here. And come across a little bit. That's going to simulate an incline. Now, you can modify that too, and you see people doing this in a gym on like a hammer machine. You ever see people sitting in there sideways and doing this? You can kind of simulate that as well. This is I'm sure what would I call this? I would call this probably just, it's a press. Across your body press is what I would call it. So now you're just pressing across this way. So instead of coming out, you're coming across like this. It's not a fly. A fly we're going to be pulling with a stationary arm. This is a press across. So you can do this. You can do that on both sides. If you want to make it harder, just come out. It just got a lot harder. You could do mechanical drop sets. So you could start out here and do like maybe 6 reps. Then when you're fatigued, step in, do like another 6. Then when you're fatigued, step in a little bit more, just to kind of get the end range of motion. So, and that's just a good general thing to think about when you're using bands. is the use of mechanical drop sets is brilliant for bands. You can always put yourself in a position to make it really hard. Then as you get tired, you can just move back. Create slack in the band to make it easier. Really good technique to use with bands. So across the chest press. Now, I mentioned the fly too. I would do the fly differently. For the fly, you don't want your triceps involved. When I'm doing that, there's still some tricep. There's pecs, but there's some triceps. If I'm going to do a fly, I'm looking more for isolation. So I'm going to get a little bend in my arm, and I'm just going to lock my arms like that, okay? So I'm going to stand out here, and I'm going to fly. I'm going to pull across, like that. So my arm is stationary, and I'm just pulling with my pec, just like this. Oh, these and the band push-ups. Like if I could only do 2 exercises for chest with bands, it'd be those push-ups and these. These are my favorite 2. So stationary arm, pull with your pec. Oh, here comes the sun. I can work on my tan. Just like that. And again, as you get tired, just step in a little bit. And you can keep going. So that's exercise number 4. Number 5, I'm simply going to raise this. Now this would be like a crossover you do in the gym, more like a cable crossover. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to come across my body. I'm going to try to get these costal fibers on the bottom of my chest. So I'm going to focus more on just pulling down like this. So let me move this up. Tighten that band up. So I'm going to pull more down. You could do this. So I'm not coming all the way across. I'm just trying to go this way. So down. I can feel this all along the lower pec area. Like that. I'm going to have a heck of a pump in my left pec. At some point I'm going to have to do my right pec. Right there. Here comes the wind. Just like that. Lower pec right there. Okay, so we did the branded push-up. That's more for that middle pec, those sternal fibers. We turn around. We did the incline for upper pecs. We did the costal pulls just now for the lower pecs. And then we also threw in the cross press and the fly. So we got 2 more exercises to make 7. I think about this as more of a replacement for like a machine press. Use whatever strength band you need to use. But remember how we did the push-up? So now we're just not going to lay down and do the push-up. We're just going to stand up straight like we're on a machine and press. Just like this. The wind is optional. You don't need the wind like we have. Okay, and last but not least, it was the exercise I told you that we often do backstage at bodybuilding contests to pump our chests up. So for exercise number 7, it's kind of this underhand fly. Not sure what you call this one either. It's kind of like a fly from the bottom. We'll call it an underhand fly. So you're going to step out like this, and you're going to pull up. Now we're not doing a curl. We're not doing that. But I do want you to kind of take this part of your hand and kind of come together. But try to drive your arm up like this, and try to bring your hands together. So like that. See how I'm doing that? I'm not doing a curl. I'm just coming up. I'm bringing my hands together. just like that. When you're backstage at a bodybuilding show, you will see every guy doing this to pump up their chest. That and push-ups. Okay, so we got the banded, just to recap before we leave, we got the banded push-up, overall chest, a lot of the sternal fibers. Then we hooked up the incline. We lined up our elbows properly to hit our upper pec, the clavicular part of our pec. We did the push across, which gives you a little bit of triceps too. That's pretty much your whole pec. Then we did the unilateral fly with one arm, pretty much your whole pec. And then we did the high crossover coming down for the costal fibers in your lower pec. Then we did the machine simulation. Then we did the kind of the, what do we call that? The low angle. We'll figure it out. We'll think of a name for you. I don't even know what the names are for all this stuff. And I've been doing this for 30 some years. Anyways, there's 7 awesome exercises. If you want to work this into a routine, you could actually do all 7. You could just do like 2 hard sets on each exercise. That would make 14 sets. Pretty much guarantee your chest will get really sore from that. But give it a shot. Let me know what you think. And so we've done biceps, triceps, and shoulders now, and chest now. So let me know if you want to see some more band exercises. Thanks, appreciate your guys' support, and we'll see you next time.